Okay, so this is my first YouTube video, and the only reason I'm making it is because you can't find anything on YouTube on any help with this whatsoever. So I'm hoping I'll be the first and I can hopefully help other people out. So this is what I'm going through on my 93 Geo tracker. This whole corner is just eaten alive. Also got it going on the rear body mounts as well. You can see that one's came completely through. And same thing with the center body mounts closer to the front. These in the front are fine, but it's been eaten up, and the problem with it is that someone thought it'd be a great idea to take these panels and just lay them over it, and that would just get rid of the rust. You can see all the rivet holes. You can see how many rivets I've taken out. It's been interesting. I knew it had rust, but I did not think it was this extensive. And no one shows you how to fix these mounts, or the ones right here, or the ones in the rear. But I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna post the progress, and hopefully I can help someone out, because when I was doing research, you can't find anything. And I'm gonna show you the passenger side real quick too. So this is the passenger side. It's not as bad. At least all this is still solid. All that right there is just eaten up. So are the rock rails. Someone filled this whole thing with spray foam, cavity wax, whatever you want to call it. It's been a bitch. Even worse up here in the front. You can see I've taken the body mounts off. I have it held up with some little scissor jacks between the frame and the body. This has not been fun, but I want to fix it, and I'll post the progress as it goes, and hopefully this will help someone else out, because I'm gonna have to completely refabricate those, refabricate all of this, because you can't find any panels. The only panels you can find are these floor pans, but that's not the problem. The big problem here, the big one, are these body mounts are just gone. And you can see the frame looks great. Frame ain't the problem. Frame is beautiful. It's the rust on the body that has just gotten out of control, and whoever had it before me thought it'd be a great idea to cover it all up with the floor pans and just rivet them in. So, and if anyone has gone through this before, you know, comment down below, help me out, you know, because all this is a first for me. I've never had to do rust work this extensive. You can see what's going on over here. I mean, this mount is about to come through any second. I got rust all up in here. In here, look, you can see my fingers in the back. So all this is getting cut out. All this is getting cut out and welded in new. All this is getting cut out and welded in new. For these, I was probably gonna go with 1/8 inch stick steel, mold them like this and weld them in properly. But these, I was gonna order new floor pans to put in right, instead of just riveting them in like whoever had this car before me. So that's the situation, and I'll post the progress as it goes. I know it's gonna take a decent minute. You know, this definitely is not going to be overnight. But right now I'm still in the process of getting these shitty little patches off that someone should have welded in, not just screwed in. So if anyone's done this before, please put it in the comments, because this is all new for me. You know, I know these cars inside out. I love these sidekicks, samurais, trackers, but I ain't never had one with rust this bad. And it's a shame, because the engine and transmission just got rebuilt and the whole frame got redone. I mean, you can see it's spotless. It's beautiful, beautiful frame. But you can see these rock rails are just eaten out. I'm gonna be replacing those too. I got some rust right here, but that's not that big of a deal. Got even more rust right here. Once again, you can see the amazing work they did. Look how good that's holding up still. Not. more of these fucking little rivet screws that are just a pain in the ass. Been taking them out all day. But hopefully I'll be able to fix this rig up nicely, make it beautiful once again. But right now it's getting the old floor pans out. Those two were right here. Passenger side ones are over there. They're right there. Getting these shitty patches that are all over here off. And then after I do that, it's going to be taking the floor pans out. Then after that, I'm going to take the body mounts out, which is right here. That one's gone. I'm going to use 1/8" thick steel also on the back right here. You can see where there's just a little bit of that super thick steel left. And then this is the skinny shit that I can just bend, no problem. But this, you can't move, even though it's pretty damn rusted. But all that shit's got to go. And it's going to be real fun to fabricate all this. You know, it'll be something I've never done. But I'm hoping it'll work out. You can see all this up here is just Swiss cheese. But after I get these floor pans out and get the body mount member off, I'm gonna fabricate a new one, weld it in. A lot of stuff to do back here in this corner. But after I have the whole under part, which is gonna be the thick steel in, I'm gonna get the proper pans, put the floor pans in. Same thing on that side. Thankfully, the back's not as bad, but the front ain't nothing to brag about either. And for the rear back here, same thing. I'm gonna go with 1/8" thick steel. This part right here through the middle is solid. There's no rust under there. It's all really nice and clean. It's like right here to right here. And then on this side, it's right here all the way around. All that needs to be cut out and welded in some new metal. So like I said, I'll keep this going, post it, update it. This is part 1. I just started tearing this whole thing down today, and we'll see how it goes. If you've done this before, let me know what you did, because this is new and I can't find any other information on it, because usually when these cars get these bad, people just junk them. But they're getting pretty hard to find, especially where I am on the East Coast. You know, these things, they rust out mighty easily. And I've tried finding another body to put on here, but everyone I find, they want way too much money for it when it's the same, if not worse than this one. So I'll keep y'all updated. Thanks. Bye.